You know how they say that the female always carries around everything but the kitchen sink, right? I can attest to many times over the years carrying around a handbag with too much stuff in it. And as I have aged, I am 57 at this moment, recording this on September 24th of 2024, I decided that I have had enough of carrying too much on my arm. And so I just thought I'd give you some examples of what I have done in the past and what has and has not worked for me. So I've got this handbag I tried using for several months. It is actual real leather, and it's got dividers on the inside with pockets. Yes, it's very roomy, but when you put all the stuff inside of it, guess what happens? Oh my gosh, the shoulder. Yes, which is really disappointing. But I mean, I will probably use that bag for something else that I don't need to put it on my shoulder and carry it around with me all the time. And then I have this other handbag that I have. It's got pockets on the inside. It's fairly roomy, but unfortunately it slouches even if I have it zippered closed. So that makes it less than ideal. And stuff happens to fall out of it a lot, like my phone often falls out of the pocket, which is totally unacceptable to me. So I want to show you what I decided to do instead. Now I have a smaller bag that I have shown actually in a fashion styling video before, and I'm showing it to you here. I think I did anyway. So this bag, I actually got this bag at an estate sale. It is a denim bag. It looks like somebody handmade it. It's got cute little colorful beading on both sides. And it has a long braided leather strap on it. Yes. Now the thing that I love about this bag is that it has enough space for me to put my phone on one side, my keys on the other side, and then it has a wide enough pocket in the middle for my wallet. Yes, and that makes it very convenient. I also keep a pen inside here too, and occasionally a tissue when I need one. But, and I also have I've got lots of, one of these says Be You, I've got another one that's got all pretty colors, and then I've got Mama Bear. Yes, I have that attached. And so that like personalizes it for me when I'm carrying it around. But the thing that I love about this is that it's nice and long, and I don't even attempt to put it over my shoulder like this. I just put it right on my shoulder like this. And yes, it's up against my leg, and that's fine. I'm perfectly comfortable with that. Now, I realized that I can't put all of the things that I normally would carry in a handbag in this smaller space. So I decided to use a separate handbag. This one I have in turquoise and blue and yellow and green. This is a Vera Bradley bag, and I really like this bag, but I don't like using it to carry it around on my shoulder because then it's too heavy. So I decided to separate out the things that I would normally have carried with me all the time, and instead I'm putting them in a separate bag. And so all I have to do is carry it to the car and from the car to the house. So instead of having it on my shoulder all day or when I'm out running errands, it just stays in the car with me. Because usually when I need something from my handbag, I'm usually in the car when I need it. So I figured, why not just have a separate bag that has all those other essentials in it, and then I'll just keep it in the car, and then I don't have to carry it on my shoulder. So that is what I decided to do. And in this bag, I have several zipper bags. I've got one that has smaller items in it that I carry with me that I sometimes need. And then I have one for like a handkerchief and other bigger items that can fold up easily and comfortably. So this way, when I need it, all I have to do is pull it out, which is great. And then for really small items, I have this little cloth bag that's actually for jewelry. And I keep that in an inner pocket. And then of course, I always have to add more things. I have a book, and I have a couple bags of snacks that I can bring with me so that I always have a snack with me in the car. But I don't have to carry that stuff around with me everywhere. So I'm just really glad that I decided to do the split and just have this to carry with me in the store. I've got my wallet, so I have everything I need to pay for things if I need to. And then I've got my keys and I've got my phone. So I've got those things with me all the time. And especially if I get a FaceTime call from somebody who I love and adore. So I have that with me anywhere I go. And then this stays in the car, right? So how do you do your handbag? Do you find that you carry so much stuff that it actually starts to hurt your shoulder and you don't know what else to do? Well, I highly recommend that you do the split. I know that there are other handbag options that are smaller that you can use for the essentials that you have to have with you. And then you could always use another bag that's a bigger size to keep in your car when you are out running errands or whatever else you're doing. So that is my recommended way of handling the oversized and the overweighted shoulder problem that us ladies often run into, and how we can make the way we do things for ourselves in this category of life easier, gentler, and where it just makes more sense. Yes. So I hope that this inspired you to really think about the way you are dealing with your handbag problem, if you have one, and that you'll find a solution that's easy and gentle and that satisfies the way in which you like to be organized. So thank you so much for watching. I really enjoyed sharing my handbag journey with you. And remember that gentle is magic.